we've been getting people from engineering, architecture and so on. So therefore our entire first year of the MBA program has been dedicated to learning design. And then by the time you come to a second year, that's the first time you are designing. So although it's a master's level program, therefore it has not been oriented towards research as much as it ought to be, or as much as it can be.
Okay. But researching also in a way puts ideas in your head. You see people having done their work and you know this has already been done. So, and that in a way puts ideas in your head which you don't want as designers, because you want to think new as in...
Oh, that way you mean to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, so, well, yeah, so that is the point of view that a lot of designers say that I will not look at what others are doing before I come up with my own ideas. Okay, and before I externalize. But a lot of other designers work in a very different manner. They will go and study all the projects that are there, all the products that are there, and then they will try to come up with something new. And if they try to do that, then they'll get muddled with so many of the other people's ideas that they can't think of anymore sometimes of their own ideas. But sometimes they can. So there are different, both processes are valid. What I was going to say is to the other points is, let's say you are going to design some product for children. Okay, so, and then initially you don't know what will happen and therefore you don't bother about it. Later on you sit and decide to write a paper. That's when you go and look up all the references and you find a whole lot of references and a lot of other people have done a lot of other work. And still you find that because you didn't look at their work, you come up with perhaps something interesting, or maybe by just chance or just by own creativity come up with something interesting. But even then you can position your work with respect to what others have done so far. Firstly. Secondly, this experience helps you in designing your next product for children. You're not just going to design one product for children. Right? So this experience and this knowledge now helps you in coming up and developing something of your own. So it still pushes your knowledge, and that is why research and this culture of writing papers and doing peer reviewing and referencing builds knowledge. It builds on each other's knowledge. Otherwise, you do something on your own. Let me give a anecdote which is not from the design field. I was just talking, this is a dinner talk and not very serious talk, but after a couple of beers. So, but still, interesting point. So I was talking to this famous, very well-known doctor, and I was asking him why in India there is no multidisciplinary research between allopathic medicine and Ayurvedic medicine. Okay. So why is this so? And so what he said is that, look, this is we've just been through their research activities and so on, and how rigorously they research and 0.0001p and whatever. So we've been through all of that process, and so he said, look, this is our research, and these people don't want to do that.